What's up? What's up? Hope everybody's good. I ain't gonna be doing too much talking. I figured that I guess you can see what I'm hitting. I got a pretty nice little view of the task cam. Let me see if I can just turn this light down a little bit, just so you can see exactly what I'm about ready to do. All right. So what happened was I decided I'm not going to come out of the 3000. I'm definitely going. I'm not going to come out of the 3000 into the Tascam DP24 SD. I'm going. I'm going into the SD, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to run it into the MV 8000 or 8800. I'm not going to do that because as you see, I left them videos up. I was going to take them down because there was some frustration shit going on, man. And frustration within myself. So one of the things I just want to say, this is part three, and I really haven't really done anything like for real. But this is what it takes to make for me to make a beat tape. So you're going through the journey with me, man. And one thing you notice I have not been making no beats. I've been on this. I've been really committed to this, creating this beat tape. Cause I'm gonna tell you the truth. I want to say fuck this. I want to just make a beat. But that's the creative mode that I've been in for years. It's like smoking cigarettes and you trying to quit. It's like having a habit of something and you trying to quit. This is a very difficult thing for me. It may not be for other people. But for me, it's very difficult because I'm a creator. I like to create. I'm not, I'm not I'm not a, I can mix, but I'm not a mixer. You know what I mean? I'm just telling you the truth. I've always been that way. I just like to create, and that's what I like to do. But what good is having 100 beats or 500 beats or 1,000 beats if you're not putting them out in the universe? And this is what I had to ask myself. I was like, yo, you making all this fucking content. You know what I mean? It's the content for the videos. I'm getting stuck in that YouTube algorithm where I gotta keep doing lives and shit. Cause Mack Live, I gotta keep doing like nah. I gotta slow the fuck down and I gotta dig into what I'm really trying to do. I want my shit out. I want my shit heard throughout the world. But if I keep making beats and keep making beats, I'm just gonna be known for making beats, doing tutorials and all that shit. And some of the shit that I be doing, it's just first run draft. I want you to really hear my finished product, man. I want you all to hear that and feel that so you can, tweak it and do what you want with it and say, yo, that shit was hot. If I keep going live and keep going live and not really, I'm going live now, but it's like a pre-stage for me. Cause I've never mixed and mastered on this joint, on this task cam. I did it one time, but it was like on some real trial and error shit. And then really tonight it gonna be some trial and error shit because I forgot what I did. So I'm just gonna walk myself through it. And I wanna take y'all on this journey. Now I could have just figured it all out and then did it and broke it down to y'all. But it's important that you see other producers striving to complete something or create something or do something. I think that's a motivational thing for producers, man. For other producers. If you're a producer and you gotta get your shit perfect, then that's what you do. I don't want to be that kind of producer. I want to be the producer like, all right, look, this is where I'm at now. I know how to do it, but let me show y'all my journey on this joint. Cause to be honest with you, I could just make it so simple. Just track out from the 3000 straight into Ableton, mix, master, run that shit through Ozone 7. I think it was Ozone 8. Run it through that on my master shit. I'm done. It's a wrap. But I don't want to do that. I want to I want to maximize the equipment that I got. And I want to use shit that I don't normally use as far as the mixing and mastering phase of it. So that's where I'm at. And I think this Tascam DP 24SD, I think it's a dope ass fucking box, man. I think it's dope. I just gotta get into it, man. It's got everything that a doll has. It is a doll, Batman. Matter of fact, it's a doll. You can beg to differ all you want. It's a fucking doll. It's a computer. It's just a different kind of computer. It's standalone. I don't need the internet or all that shit to run this shit. It's everything is in the box, man. This is a box and it's a beautiful box. So for without further ado, I'm just gonna go in. Um, I'm gonna talk you through the phase of actually what I gotta do in the task cam. But if the mic cuts off, you're gonna have to kind of give me a second to regroup because I'm on mixer mode right now, but I gotta go on the record mode because I'm going to record strictly to this to the SD card in here because this is an SD card in here, right? It's right here in the back. I don't want to, don't ever eject this joint while this joint is on. I'm not gonna press this right there. I don't know how many it is. I know right there it's telling me right there up here. It's telling me I got 83 minutes and 11 seconds. So that's a lot of time. All right. So let me see if I can give you a little bit more light on this joint, man. Bring the light up. So let's try this. See what we can come up with. That's a little bit more lighter. All right. I know I had a piece of tape here to label everything, but I kind of know where I want everything. I'm running out. I'm running out from the MPC 3000, the 8 outs, into the Tascam. All right. Before I go there, I gotta create a new song, and we're gonna call this song for the task, and we're gonna call it this. This is the name of the disc. I guess that's the name of the sample that I use. So I'm just gonna name it that. Right. I'm also gonna put the BPMs on the 96. So the first thing you gotta do is you gotta hit home, go home, hit menu. And the reason why I gotta explain this because this session is like for people that got the task game that don't know how to mix and master on this joint, right? This is for y'all as well. So I'm kind of killing two birds with one stone. It might be a little lengthy, but it's gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. So you hit menu, you go to song. Boom. We're gonna hit song. I got a shitload of songs here, man. Like I got songs for days. I got a lot of songs since I had this joint, man. All right, but we're gonna worry about them songs. We're gonna hit the F4 button, and we're gonna hit create. You got erase, name. We want to create a new joint, so we hit yep. So now they want me to name the song. Just gonna name it. I'm gonna keep my character short, but I'm just gonna name it. Circuit. It's called Circuit. I guess that's the name of the artist, man. I don't fucking know. So that's what we're gonna call it. If you one of them type of people, I always say, if you one of them type of people that gotta go fast and you talking about your workflow and My shit is fast. I make a beat in 5 minutes. If you one of them dudes, this shit ain't for you, gang. I'm telling you, this shit ain't for you. So I'm gonna put Cirkin. Um, I'm just gonna put a number behind this, right? And I know I want that number to be 996. So I know that. That's gonna be my way to identify the BPM, because that's important. All right, so we got Cirkin 96. So all we're gonna do is hit yes. All right, you see it cut off, right? So now we know we're on Cirkin, right? That song is already on here. If you can't see, zoom, pinch your screen in and out. You can see that shit. So I'm just gonna go back to home. All right, so I'm back to home. Now I'm going to hit a sign. Make sure I'm doing it right. So got that. I hit a sign. So I already know I got track one is on A, output A, B, two is B, C, D, E. You got eight. You got eight ends, man. You got eight. I'm talking about eight inputs. You got eight inputs. So I'm going out from the 3000 into the task cam. Okay, eight tracks. No, actually seven, cause the eight, the eight track, the eighth track is H, cause you know that in alphabet, H is the eighth letter of the alphabet. He or her. So we know that eight is my mic. So we not gonna worry about the mics John right now. We just trying to get up. We trying to get the sounds from the from the MPC 3000 into this task cam by routing them. And they already routed. I got them all. I got my bus set up. One, two, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Just same shit, right? We'll talk about buses later. If you don't know what stereo buses is, you probably should look it up. This is not that video. So once I got that, so I'm just gonna go back to home. Now I'm going to go into I'm going to hit what I'm gonna hit. I guess while the mic is on, I think I can still do it. I'm just going to hit. I'm going to hit source one. I'm gonna hit this source button right here, right? I don't. I'm still. It's still in mixer mode. I'm not gonna go in record mode yet because I want to route these MPC 3000 instruments and sounds in it to these different eight ends, right? So I know. So let's just move over to the I'm gonna move over to the 3000. Right? I'm over to the 3000 now. If you got a 2000 XL, same routing purposes, the same shit. You got a 4000, any piece of gear, you got the same shit, man. Because they all, it's routing, it's the same shit. So we just gonna come here. I don't want that shit to blind me like that. So we're gonna come here. I know on back pad A, I know it's a kick here. I know that, but I can't hear it because it's not routed. It's not routed to the task cam. You gotta route it because you're using the 8 outs. Okay? So I'm just gonna go into my mixer mode on the 3000. Hit mix. I know that's mix one. Everything in the mix that will be I'm gonna turn that down. This sound, I'm just going to turn everything down. They're all 16 pads down, man. Fuck it. If I don't turn them all the way down, I may get a little confused, but just turn all this shit down, man. You got to turn it down. If you don't, you're going to get this tremendous feedback. It's going to fuck your ears up. So they got to, because I'm rowdy. So just going, I hit mixer effects 1, turning all these shits down. Every pad down here on this joint, right? Just on the drums for now. We'll get to the samples later. All right, so they good. So now we're going to hit mix 2. And then I'm going to hit this pad. Because this, I know a kick is here. I know there's a kick there. Let me come out of this fucking skull because it's hot. And this is how I'm gonna be breaking my shit down. I'm not going to deviate from what I'm trying to do. I'm not gonna talk about some other shit, about dumb shit. I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna stay to the script, alright? If you got the 3000, we're routing using the 8 ounce. So I know there's a kick on this pad, okay? But I don't hear it. So I'm going to go up. I'm going to go to the volume. I'm just going to turn these joints up halfway. I'm just going to move up. I'm going to turn each one halfway. Can y'all see that? If you can't see it, just zoom in, man. Because I got to leave it like that. So I'm just going to go over to every joint. I'm just turning my levels up on the. I can't hear it yet, but I know that I got to turn these inputs up. I mean, these outputs. These outputs got to get turned up. I'm turning up on all 16, like fairly equal. For now, I'm just going to be halfway. All right, so I'm going to turn them up. Because you ain't going to be able to hear nothing. But you got to remember, on mix 1, they all down. Because that's your input. You got to turn them down. You're going to go to mix 2 and turn them up. So you're going to hit this pad 1 to where your kick is at. And we're going to hear kick 1. I'm going to assign kick 1 to the task cam track 1, which is really track A. They use letters. So 1 is 1. A, first letter alphabet is A. Second letter alphabet is B. Third letter is C, and so forth, right? So we got that. So but we're not done. So we got to click up to the output of this, and we got to make it go to a track. We're going to the numbers are E. I don't even know what E stands for. You got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you got a asterisk, right? I mean a hyphen. I don't know what that is. But 1, once I hit this pad, it's gonna sound off. It's sounding off, right? A little low, but I hear reverb and shit on there. So I gotta go back to this task cam, and I gotta make sure that I get all these, all my reverb and all that. I gotta make sure I got all the master shit down. Gotta turn all this shit down on each track, on each channel joint. I gotta turn them down. Kill my EQ. Make it flat. I'm just gonna go through them real quick just to fix them. So all I'm doing is just hitting each source, and then I'm just hitting, make my EQ flat. Right, so all that is done, and then I'm gonna go to my post, go to your send, because I'm sending something out of here. But we don't want to do that. So before we do all that, let's just go ahead and just hit effect. And we're just going to turn the effect the fuck off. It's off. All right, we're going to make sure the dynamics off. We're going to go back to the mixer. And each source, each channel, we're going to make sure we got the post. We got to make sure we got the senders completely off. And I'm doing everything one by one. So now I'm going to make sure my EQ is off. Why? Because you just got to do it, man. Is there a default way to do it? Yeah. But I didn't set it up. So I'm turning all that shit off. So all the EQ's off. So what's left? Let's just click on them and make sure. All right, now we're talking about the effect send. We got the amount. We got to turn all this shit down. So I'm just going to make sure all this shit is turned down on each source, each track. Because when these drums come in, I don't want them to have nothing on them. So we got that effects. All right, cool. And then I'm going to make sure my panning, everything is centered up. I'm hitting, my volume is centered up. All right, cool. So they good. So here's the kick now. That's the kick. But I'm going to turn up my levels back on the 3000. My output levels, I'm going to turn them up. I'm going to turn this one up. It's got louder. Turn it down, you don't hear nothing. All right, turn it up. Then while I'm here, I'm just going to turn them all up. Fuck it. because I definitely want all these to be up. I want each pad, the volume, output volume to be all the way up. Why? Because you want them all the way up. Because that's going to be where I'm adjust from them. And I'm going to set them over here on the task. And we're going to talk about that in a little bit. All right, so that's the kick. That's track 1. So if you go in, right, I'm not going to show you right now because you won't see nothing on here. All you see is the main level because I'm on mixer mode. So I'm just going to get them all lined up. So that's that. This is another kick, but we didn't use that kick. Here's a snare. I think I used this snare, and this is going to be on track 2. So I'm just going to go on my 3000. I'm going to go up to my output, and I'm going to turn that to 2. So now you hear the snare. Kick, snare. And then I'm just going to hit each pad where I know my shit is at. I know there's another snare here, but I didn't use this snare, so I'm not going to hit it. I didn't use this pad. I think I used this pad, which is my hi-hat. So I'm going to go to that hi-hat. I know that's going to be on track 3. Okay? And they're going to show up on the mixer. I'm on the task in a minute, but I'm in mixer mode. I just want to get my routing right. So then I'm going to come to here. It's an open hi-hat. So I'm going to put that on 3 as well. Right? You got kick. Just got to remember your pads where your shit is at. Kick, snare. I could set them all to whatever, but I don't want to do that. Kick, snare, nothing there. Hi-hat, open hi-hat. And then we're just going to hit play. We're going to hit play on this sequence, but everything is not assigned yet, so I just want to make sure I'm grooving. Okay. All right, okay, cool. I know it's loud, but it's okay. We're going to work with that. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Yep. All right, so that's cool. So we got all that. That bank A assigned. Now we're going to go to bank B. I forgot where my bass was at on here. So I'm just going to assume it's on one of these pads. So my bass is assigned to, we did kick, snare. If you forget, just go back to your mixer and just go back to your mix drum. Go back to bank A. Kick is on 1. Snare assigned to output 2. Input 2. Well, out 2 into here. Hi-hats 3. So I got kick, snare. I had another roll. I had another hold on, let me see something. There was another snare I had. So I might have to sign this. So let me just sign that joint. I might have to sign this joint. It might be this joint. No, hold up. Maybe I don't have it on. It's a roll snare. It is right there. I don't know why it's not rolling. Hold up. I don't know why it's not rolling. It's supposed to roll. That track, that snare is supposed to do something. Alright, let me turn the bass on. Maybe it's on another track. So I'm going to turn all these instruments on, frequencies on. I'm going to route these on. I ain't going to worry about that snare right now. So we got this. Yep. Alright, so let's get the bass in here now. So the bass gonna be on track 4 on the Tascam. Output 4, so let's just find the bass. Mixer 1, so I gotta turn all these down. Remember I told you, mixer 1, they're your outputs. They gotta get turned down. Hold up, mix, stereo out. Y'all mix one of your outputs. I'm gonna turn all these joints down. For every joint you use, you gotta turn them down when you're using the 8 outs. So they're all gonna get turned down. So now I'm gonna go to mix 2. Hit mix, and these will be my individual outs on the 3000. It's 2, and I think it's on this one, so I'm gonna turn it up. I'm just gonna turn it up halfway, and I'm gonna assign this to output 4. So I know there's my bass. I don't think it's a bass over there. I'm just gonna check. Nah, I know it. I don't even need to check. Ain't no bass over there. It's right here, right? So that's my bass there. So now when I play the track, I should hear the bass. But I'm gonna turn the bass all the way up. I'm just gonna turn it up. Fuck it. Here we go. Alright, cool. So now we got the bass there, right? So now I'm like, okay, so track 1 is kick, track 2 is snare, track 3 is hi-hat, track 4 is bass. So track 5 gotta be shit, I don't know. 5. Let me look. I don't know what track 5 is. So 1 is 2, 3, 4. I should be signing 5. Kick, track 1. Snare, track 2. Hi-hat, track 3. My snare roll should be 4. But I don't know where it's at, man. I just don't. So let's just sign something to 4. Alright, let's just sign it to 2. So let's go back. That snare roll is important in the beat. Let's see what we signed them at. We signed on the track 2. Fuck it, man. Fuck it, I don't know where it's at. So let's sign. This gonna be 5. We're gonna turn this up. Like I told you, we're gonna turn these up. And I think it's this one I'm gonna turn up. And I'm gonna assign this to 5 as an output. Out. And I'm gonna turn that down though. And that's my, and then I'm gonna turn this one down as well. I'm gonna assign this to 5 on the Tascam. Okay, so now we got that. So now I'm gonna play the song and listen. Can y'all hear me? Because I just want to make sure y'all can hear me. Yeah, can y'all hear me, man? Y'all good? Yeah, just make sure we got a sound check popping. Fuck off. Be fucked up. I'm going through all this shit and y'all can't hear me. Can y'all hear me? If you can hear me, let me know. And can you hear the fuck? Yeah, no doubt. Appreciate that, man. That's what's up. All right, so look, so now I'm still fucked up, and I don't want to get stuck on that one little roll. I had a roll snare. I don't know where it's at. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna go to another sequence where I copied this from, and I'm gonna figure out where that joint at, man. Nah, I can't do that. I can't do that. Maybe I'm in solo mode or some shit. Maybe I'm in solo mode or something. Let me just figure this out. Let me turn that on. It's like a roll. I had a snare roll on there. Let me just hold. Let me just. Maybe I erased it, man. Fuck it. Maybe I erased it. That's the bass. I think I erased it when I was fucking doing this shit, man. So, all right, we got. So this output volume here on the 3000 ain't gonna matter. It's not gonna matter because I'm not. It's not gonna work with the 8 outs. All right, so we got that in there. So let's just focus back on this task cam now. And we got everything turned. We got everything turned up, but them chops. We got everything turned up, but them. We ain't gonna worry about that right now. So now what we gonna do is we gonna go. You gotta go to each track, and you gotta select the source. So select. So when I hit this button here, now I'm about to go in record mode. So, but in order for these sounds to sound off, I'm just gonna hit them all. You gonna watch me hit it. It's gonna take me out of that. It's gonna take me out of that the mixer mode, and I'm going into record mode. So the record mode, you gotta arm the tracks. So I'm gonna arm all these tracks. I'm gonna arm them all, but the mic. Not gonna arm track 8, and then I'm gonna play it, and now you should see the meters. So now you see the meters. Now you see the meters right here, right? Let me come down so you can see. I'm gonna bring it down and try to adjust it. Right? Look. Get y'all ready. Get y'all right. Turn that light the fuck off over here. I don't want that light like that. Let me see if I can get y'all right. I need y'all to see so you can see what I'm doing, man. One of the things I hate to be doing something y'all can't see what the fuck I'm actually doing. Let's turn that like that, right? Bring it up here like that, right? Just making sure y'all can see what the fuck I'm doing. All right, that's a lot of it, because we ain't worrying about the 3000 right now. This is gonna be the baby right now. This is where we at. We with the task cam, right? So I got all these joints lit up, all 7 tracks, and then you're gonna see the meters. So I'm gonna hit play on the 3000. So what I'm hearing is, when I turn this up, I shouldn't be able to hear that shit like that, man. So when I gotta probably route something. Maybe I gotta turn the bus off. Let's just turn off shit we ain't using. Fuck that. If I turn this mic off, you ain't gonna hear me. Yeah. No, you don't. You still ABCD. What if I turn the bus off? I don't know. Why is it doing that? Yep. Let me just see. Let me just turn these off. Oh yes, I can't turn that one off. All right, so let's just play it now. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. All right, cool. But it's only coming out the left speaker, right? Why is that? It's because I'm on the wrong joint. That's because it's panned. So it's panned to the left, so I'm just gonna center it up so I can get in the middle. I'm just gonna run, because remember I'm in record mode now. So let's just go back through all these. That was panned to the right. Let's get all these joints lined up. Alright, cool. And I gotta go back through this effect, and I gotta turn that shit down. I'm in record mode. Excuse me. Turning all this shit down, because we're going, that's the kick coming from the MPC 3000. Alright? Gonna turn this shit down, man. I'm telling you, man, this shit, if the power, I ain't gonna say the power went out. Once you get the hang of this task in, man, and I ain't gonna front. I'm in the I still ain't, remember I told you, I ain't never did no mix and match on it. But the same shit in the dog. Just follow the process. So that's the kick. So now when you see me hit this fader, right? Same way on the computer. Look, if I turn it down, you don't hear this shit, right? So we know that it's routed good. Turn it all the way up. I can put EQ on it. Do all kinds of shit to it, right? But I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna put it on 0. Center up, right? Remember I told you I'm gonna turn down. No, I'm gonna use these to turn down. That's why I turned up everything but the frequencies in the MPC 3000. I turned everything all the way up but them frequencies, because they're gonna fuck my ear up. I'm gonna turn them up in a minute. But let's just get everything lined up so you can see where there's nothing on this shit. We're going to put some EQ on it, a little bit of reverb, and then we're going to go on the mixing. We're mixing now, and we're going to go into mastering. We're going to master this motherfucker inside the fucking task game. All right, so look. We got the kick. So my volume's down. On this joint right here. Why? Because the volume's down right here. Look. The volume's down. Watch when I bring it up. It's going to show. Look. Here we go. Just going to leave them up to 0, but I'm going to adjust them as I see fit. Now I'm going to bring in the hi-hat. This is a channel 3 hi-hat. Right? Here it comes. Gonna move to this track right here so you can see the numbers move. Look, shit crazy, man. Then we're bringing this next track, which is what? The frequency? No, the bass. Yeah, I'm gonna bring this joint in. So what I gotta do is, I know track 7 ain't got shit on there, and then track 6 ain't shit on there. So why? I'm not gonna fuck with them. I'm just gonna turn them down. So I only use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tracks on this joint. I don't know where that other snare roll at. I'm not gonna worry about it. We're good. So when I go back to home, now watch what move, how the meters move. So I'm going to turn all these down but the first track, and then you know what each track is. So track 1 is the kick. Track 2 is the snare. Track 3 is a hi-hat. Track 4 is I think the bass. Let me just see. Hold up. Play that. Yup. Track 4 the bass. And then track 5 is the frequency, right? So we're going to keep that like that. So we're just going to turn them up. I'm going to get them up, and then I'm going to add EQ to each one so I can separate my frequencies. So now I'm mixing. I don't want to confuse you. It's the same shit in a DAW. It's the same. This is a DAW. It's the same shit, man. I'm just trying to do it this way because I want to. What made me grab the Tascam, the 24 SD was, the DB24 SD was, because I used to fuck with the Core. Anybody know about the Core D1600? When I was fucking around with the analog Porter Studios, I had my first joint was I think it was like the 422, right? Then I jumped up to the 488. I like shit. Like I like knob movement. I like routing shit in and out, like with my fingers, like moving sliders. I like that shit. The computer shit, I can do the same shit, but I just don't. I don't like the click of the mouse, and I start fucking using plugins that I ain't got no business using, and you got all this shit on them, and I get frustrated. I get overwhelmed. I never get to the grit of it. I just be hitting shit. Now I know what I want to do, and I'm showing you this process, and I'm still doing it live with the mic. If I turn this knob down, I know the mic gonna get turned down. See, I know that. I know that. And if you look at all my inputs, all my trims, all them bitches is down. Every trim is down. I ain't even like open them up like that. And it's always the the more trim you open up, the more noise gonna come in. So all these bitches is down, and this bumping from the 3000. All right, so let's finish up. We only got 5 tracks. Let's just start bringing them in. And we're going to add some EQ. So we're going to start with the drums first. The kick, the snare, and the hi-hat. We're going to mix them first. And I always put my kick up first. And everything routes around the kick. Mixes around the kick. Before I print this motherfucker. Because I got to print it into the task. And it ain't printing right now. We in the record mode. This is how you get into record mode. So let's hit this. You ain't gonna hear nothing. Let's bring that kick in. Yep. And I'm not gonna set no song mode and all that. This is just a sequence. This is what we're gonna record in. This is not gonna be the actual sequence that I actually do, but for this purpose, this is what I got. All right. So now, what do? Like, what are you gonna do? You gotta hit the track that you want to put something on. I want EQ, so I'm gonna hit 1. I gotta hit this so the green light can light up. If I want something on the bass, I hit that one. That lights up, right? Let me see if I can turn that down. So you can see this shit light up. Let me turn this down a little bit. Oh, that's the lowest it's gonna get. But you see that shit blinking. That shit blinking right there. So we're gonna go to the kick, and we're gonna put a little bit of. We're gonna put the kick on and the snare, and then I'm gonna fuck with each one. The frequency, cause I can't. How I'm adjust the frequency if I ain't got no snare. All right, so let's just bring the snare up. Let's see what we got. Hit play on the 3000. Here we go. So now I'm just gonna go to my mixer. You go to your mixer, go to the track you want, go to your mixer, and turn your fucking EQ on. Here's buttons right here. Turn the EQ on. Right? So we turns it on. It's turned on, right? Look at all this shit. Turn it on. I'm just gonna add some bottom to it so you can hear it. Watch this shit. take it out. You hear that? Just to make sure we right. If you can't hear it, I'm sorry. Can you hear the difference in this kick? Let me just turn down the snare. Can you hear when I add EQ to this? Just to make sure I'm doing this right, because I don't want to walk y'all through this shit and you can't hear the difference in the kick. So just tell me if you can hear the kick change. Ow. Can y'all hear the difference in that kick? I'm fucking with the EQ. Shit sound lovely in my headsets. Can y'all hear that difference in that kick? Okay, good. Whew. God damn, thank you, man. All right, cool. All right, so now we're gonna just add. We're gonna bring the snare back in, and then I'm gonna bring that hi hat and that bass because I wanna. I'm mixing now. I ain't gonna do a lot. I'm just gonna do a little bit. It's a little bit that I want to do, cause I got a master. I got a in the mastering process. They give you EQ like every other joint, master joint. They give you EQ. They give you compression. They give you a limiter. Well, here ain't got no limiter, but I just want to. And they give you normalize and all that shit. And you're gonna see on this screen. But I don't want to do too much. Just want to do a little bit. So here we go. Get a little bit of bottom, boost that shit up a little bit. I'm probably gonna boost it up. Probably gonna boost it like 1. Then I'm gonna see if I can bring some highs on that bitch. Nah, I'm gonna go -6 on the highs. And I'm leaving just like I ain't even gonna fuck with all this other shit. I ain't gonna fuck with the Q. I lied. Alright, now bring that snare in. Remember, you gotta go to the track you want. Hit that. Boom. And now I'm gonna take some of that bass out on the snare. You know why I ain't nothing moving? You say, I don't hear shit. Ain't no change. Because I ain't turning the EQ on. So I'm going to turn the EQ on now. It's flat. So now I'm going to start fucking with the snare. Ow. EQ on this task ain't crazy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn the mic down. I'm gonna turn the mic down because y'all hear me breathing and shit. I don't want y'all to hear all that shit. I'm gonna turn the mic down, and then I'm gonna go through each one of these 5 tracks: kick, snare, hi-hat, bass, frequency, sample on track 5, and I'm gonna start tweaking them and getting them right before I print this bitch. So I'm gonna turn the mic down right now. So I gotta go to track 8. Oh, my bad. Here we go. right, so as you can see, right, you hear what I'm doing, right? Sounding pretty good to me. But I wanna separate them frequencies. I don't want them to be this. I don't want that to be on the same output as the other one. So we're gonna fix that. So this is gonna be on output 5. So I'm gonna slide back on over to the 3000. I don't have to move the 3000, so you know what I'm gonna do, right? So I'm gonna take that output and put that on 5, and then this one I'm gonna put on 6, because I want that to have its own thing, and I don't hear nothing when I hit the pad, so I gotta turn this up, and then I gotta put on a record, right? So that way that has its own, that's its own channel, right? Because I want to do something different with the Vox, right? So here we go. So go. So now we're gonna hear it again and play it back. All right, cool. That's dope. I like that. A little bit could make it a little bit tighter. Um, do I always mix in headsets? More likely, yes. But I gotta hear it out in the room. So for now, we're gonna leave all that shit. I got the EQ on there. I didn't add no compression, none of that shit. That's none of that shit. I don't know why these joints is on digital trim. I think I gotta turn them off. Alright, I don't know about that digital trim shit right there, man. I don't know what that is. Digital trim. Oh, that's me. I can boost it up. Alright, so we don't want to do that. Alright, so now we got that. Now I'm gonna add some fucking reverb. I'm gonna add some reverb to the snare and the frequency. So how do we do that? Just go in. I'm not gonna fuck with these vibes. I'm just gonna leave everything like that it is, because I like that. Now I'm gonna fuck with the reverb. And I know the snare is on track 2. So I know that. So I'm just gonna go to my track 2, and I'm just gonna, before I do anything, I'm gonna go into my effects, and I'm gonna turn it on. It's gonna be the same for all tracks. But if I don't route it, you won't hear it on the track. So we're gonna turn it. We want a hall reverb. Now, matter of fact, I don't even want a hard reverb on the snare. I want to fucking I want a plate on that bitch. All right, then I'm gonna turn up the reverb all the way to return all the way up, right? Turn the return all the way up. I'm gonna go into my mixer on that same track, right? And I'm gonna set my send to post. I'm gonna go to my master and I'm gonna turn my master all the way up because I can adjust it through my post send, right? Effect. So now we're gonna listen to the snare and the snare gonna play. We're just gonna listen to it. So here it goes. It's gonna sound different, so let's just play it. Let me know. I'm soloing this snare on this 3000. I'm soloing it because remember I'm routing whatever I'm routing is routing into the task cam. You can't really see me doing it because I wanted to bring you closer so you can see it. Do you hear the effect on the snare? Just hypothetically. Once I figure, if y'all tell me y'all do, I ain't gonna never ask you this shit again. So I'm gonna play just the snare, and I'm gonna fuck with the effects on it. That plate. All right, there's nothing on the snare. Let me know. Can y'all hear something on the snare now? Can y'all hear that? Is it different? Take it off. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I fucks with y'all. I fucks with y'all, man. I ain't gonna lie because some people like, do you fucking hear it? I'm like, dude, that's not what the fuck I asked you. I know I fucking hear it, but sometimes the shit that I hear, y'all don't hear, and we already show improved on that shit the other night. All right, so well, good. All right, yeah, that shit I went super reverb. All right, good. So y'all can hear it. Cool, that's good. All right, let's get it right. Let's see what we're gonna put on that bitch. Appreciate you, God. No doubt. And here it comes. Now I got to do it in the mix though. I'm gonna do it in the mix. Now I'm gonna do it in the fucking mix. Here it goes. I'm gonna take out the frequency, and then I'm gonna leave that one frequency on and the Vox on. I'm gonna leave that Vox frequency on. See what I got. All right, here we go. I'm just fucking with the snare with the reverb. Dope right there. That mix sound real good right there. All right, so now I got like 65% on the fucking snare. Now I'm gonna add a little reverb to them hi-hats and I'm gonna see what they sound like. And I'm gonna mute the bass. knocking, man. So now I'm gonna add some reverb to the frequency. Crazy. Sometimes a motherfucker get carried away. That's a look. So we good. Remember, I gotta print this motherfucker, man. This shit gotta get printed. All right, so we good with that. This is hypothetical. We good with that. All right, cool. I'm acting like yo. I ain't gonna lie. For a hot minute, I forgot I was on live. I'm just gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I forgot I was live with y'all. Cause I was like in my zone. I was in my bag. I was like, yo, I was feeling this shit. I like how it sounded. It didn't sound this way when I wasn't mixing. Before I was mixing, it didn't sound like this. After I started mixing, this shit started sounding very attractive. All right. So now I'm gonna, I want to print this motherfucker, man. I want to print this joint, and I'm gonna let it ride out. Mm, shit, I don't know. We got 6 tracks lit up. All these other tracks is down. We got a little joint popping off. Got the reverb. Let me hear it one more time. Yeah, ain't nothing cluttered. And what I'm doing, I'm just gonna replay it again. I don't make sure nothing ain't cluttering. There's no muffled shit going on other than my fucking voice. And then I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna turn the mic down. So I'm gonna listen before I print this motherfucker to the task in SD card. All right, cool. Ow. See that? You hear that? You hear that feedback? That ain't what I'm supposed to be doing. All right, so I'm gonna print it. I'm gonna print this joint, man. Turn that down. I'm gonna print this joint right now. So how do I print it? I'm just gonna fucking go into I'm gonna go into I'm gonna hit record. You know one thing I noticed about this joint, man? There's no fucking pause. There's a rewind, fast forward, stop, play, and record. There's no fucking pause on this joint, man. All right, before I even go there, I'm just gonna look at my level. I'm gonna play it. Make sure I ain't tweaking up here like past zero, right? Because you gotta remember, we fucking with the digital realm. The objective is once I get everything level good here, once I get that wave file, I'm gonna play that shit back. I'm not gonna do it today. Once I get it in here, I'm gonna show you where I got it, and then I'm gonna take that wave file. I'm gonna dump that bitch to tape, and that's gonna be my beat tape. That track gonna go to tape, and that tape on the task cam. I'm probably gonna use the 484. I'm not gonna use the 414. I'm gonna use that 488 because I had that before the 414. So I just think it's only right that I use the motherfucker I had first. I'm gonna use the 8 track, and all I'm doing is using 2 tracks on that joint. But I'm gonna dump it to tape so you can hear the difference between from here, right? I ain't going in the computer from here to fucking tape, and you're gonna say, oh, that's great. That's a different. That sound dope. Cause I'm gonna tell you what, when I dump that bitch to tape, the compression, all that shit, the sound, the way it moves, it's gonna sound different. Not a lot different, but you're gonna hear the change. So let's go ahead and print this motherfucker, man. We at 000. Let me see if I want to freak it. I don't know. You know, goddamn well I want to freak the fucking beat, but I don't. I can't freak it. I just gotta play it. I'm gonna play it for like a minute. I'm gonna do a trial run. I'm just gonna play it for a minute. Act like I'm about ready to record. I'm here, play it for a minute. I'm just gonna listen just to make sure I want to print this motherfucker. Because once I print it, that's it. And watch the meat. Look how the meters is moving over this bitch. Shit crazy, man. Shit crazy, bro. Swear to God. Woo. I'm gonna print right now. I'm gonna print. I gotta turn the mic down. I'm gonna print this motherfucker. Here we go. All I'm gonna do is hit record, play. Then I'm gonna hit the start on the 3000, and I'm gonna get the fucking recording. Cause I'm gonna fuck around and forget where I was at. All right, so let's do that. Turn the mic down, print it. I'll be right back, and then we're gonna go into mastering. All right, fuck it. Yo, I just printed. Yo, that shit's printed. All right, that's cool. Now we're gonna listen. We're gonna listen back. All we gotta do, we ain't gotta. We're gonna turn all these bitches off. We'll turn all recording so we ain't recording no more, right? And then I'm gonna hit rewind, hit play, see what it sounds like. I gotta turn it down though, make sure I'm good. It's crazy. one thing I gotta make sure I'm doing. I gotta make sure I'm printing the everything, like all the shit. So that's the tape. Well, that's not the tape. That's to the task scan, which is really considered tape. Well, it's not really considered tape. I'm not gonna tell you that's fucking tape. That's fucking digital. All right, so we got that. Let's just listen. This is what I recorded. Start it back again. Here we go. Crazy. Ooh. Crazy. Shit dope. God damn. What? Yeah. Fuck around, man. Yeah, I'm fucking around with this shit right here. Mm. Ooh. Oh my God. Hold on, let me wind that back. I fucked up. All right, look. So look, I was about ready to wind it back. Look. So now that's good. That's printed, right? I'm assuming it's printed, right? So it's there. If I hit fucking play, that's the shit I just recorded, right? That's printed. So it's there. So now what we do now? We gotta go into the fucking Now remember I told you I was gonna master this bitch. So let's go into where that shit say master. Hold up. I gotta remember my formula. I need to figure out the output, the end result. So what's the end result? In order for me to master this joint, I gotta make sure my endpoint, my out point is locked in, marked. So let's do that. Hit play on this bitch here. We hitting play on here. Check that motherfucker out. Hold on, get boom. I don't know how many fucking minutes I had that shit playing for. So let's filter through this bitch. I gotta figure out where the end point is at. Cause I gotta mark that. I gotta set that location on that end point. Let's stop playing real quick. Hold up for a minute. Lock it in real quick. Hold up. It's coming around. Here it comes. I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna play it again. Yeah. All right, coming up. right there. Two 2 minutes and 3 seconds. So I gotta mark it. So I'm here. What is it? Mark out. I don't know if I can do that. I gotta remember this shit. Fuck. It ain't marking it for me. 203. Alright, I gotta figure out how to mark this bitch. So I hit mark. If I hit mark, it ain't doing nothing. I'm gonna turn the mic down so I can figure it out. I gotta mark this motherfucker, man. If I don't mark the output, I don't know if I let me hit mix down. If I hit mix down, alright, am I in mix down mode? Yeah, I'm in mix down mode, right? Alright, so the output mark out. Ah, dang it, fuck, fuck. Hold up, let's see something. Alright, fuck. I'm just gonna fucking. I'm just gonna hit record. Just gonna hit fucking record, man. I could be wrong. Hit record. Turn the mic down. Hit record and see if I can fucking mash. Hold on. Let me figure this out. All right, so look. I had to go take a piss, man. Yo, so look. So, to my knowledge, when I saw that motherfucking that fucking movie shit moving, now that shit should have two files, right? I'm not gonna do this right now with y'all. I'm gonna come back probably tomorrow because I'm good because I ain't gonna front. I want to make a beat. Like I really want to make a beat, but I'm not gonna make no beat. I'm gonna stick to the script. So everything now is good. I'm not cutting it off. I'm probably gonna be up for the rest of the night. I probably won't go to bed till like 5 when the fucking sun. I already got it. When the fucking birds start chirping and the sun come up, that's when I'm gonna go to bed. Cause I'm gonna be fucking with this task cam all night long. If I ain't get it right on this live, I come back tomorrow. I'm like, yo, I fucked up. This is what happened. Boom, 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 boom. Cause I gotta go out to my fucking truck, play the shit, take the file from my phone, either dump it to CD, whatever I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna fuck with it. I want to see what it sound like. But that's it, man. So that will con that will conclude this fucking tutorial, man. It's not a real tutorial. It's just a fucking vibration, man. So you already hear it. So whatever you hear now, I know that's what's gonna come out. This is what's gonna come out on the fucking mix for now. But when we get it to tape, we got different fucking channels we gotta go through, different layers of this shit. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna listen to this. I'm gonna let this play out. When this gets done, I'm stopping the fucking feed. And I'm done. I already went in what? I went in fucking almost 2 hours just building on this Tascam DP24SD. Shit is live, man. It's lit. I just gotta get into this motherfucker like I should. Peace. I want to thank everybody for watching, man. Shout out to every motherfucker body that tuned the fuck in. Love y'all motherfuckers. I'm not doing that drum pack shit, that free shit. Whoever got it, you got it. There's gonna be another drum pack that's gonna come out probably in a couple weeks. I got some fucking banging ass fucking drums for y'all. All that shit coming from the ASR X. Free shit. Rate the fucking. Let me know how the level was. Let on this joint right here how the beat was. Let me just really rate me on the I guess the how you hear it, perceive it in your ears. I'm in headsets, so just kind of rate it from from 1 to 10. All right, so just 10 being the motherfucking banger, 1 being shitty, whatever. I don't know what how do you do it. 1 being the shitty, yeah, 10 being the best. So just rate it out for me, man, and then we gonna see, and I'm gonna listen to it in the truck. I'm gonna take I gotta take this wave file. I gotta take this. The next process is to plug this task cam into my computer. This is a hard drive. I gotta take the file from that I printed on this task cam 24 SD. I gotta take the file that I printed. I printed a rough file and then I printed a master file. I'm gonna take the two and I'm gonna dump the motherfuckers they're gonna be on the computer. I'm gonna save them to my hard drive, my desktop on the computer, and then from there I'm gonna email them fucking files to my email and then to my phone. Then I'm gonna go in the truck and I'm gonna play them shit to see what they sound like. But here with the fucking beat, man. And this shit is not but fucking this shit is not coming from the MPC 3000. Wherever it left from when I did what I showed y'all, this shit is coming from the DP, from the 3000. So the 3000 ain't even. It's not. It's not. That's it. Whatever I put in this, printed in here, that's what you gonna hear from the 3000. All right, 8 tracks. No, not 8 tracks. Um, 6 tracks. That's what you gonna get. I just wanted to say that to y'all. I gotta stop. I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. I don't think I'm streaming in stereo. I still ain't figured that joint out. Is everything to me? Um, I took that duo, the iRig Duo Pro back. I took it back. They gave me a store credit. Well, I was cool with that. Shout out to the motherfuckers over the Guitar Center. They thought I wanted cash money. I spend a lot of money in guitars. I don't want no fucking money. I got plenty of bread. I just want you to honor the for this fucked up device y'all told me it was gonna do the stereo. I don't know if I'm in stereo. More than likely, no. Haven't figured that out. I'm just, you know what's so crazy? Since you just said that, you tell me if I'm in stereo. Well, I didn't. Well, I didn't pan nothing, so I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even know if I'm in stereo. That's a good fucking question. That's a very good question because I'm gonna tell you why. Because what if the mix down, if I would have panned the snare hard left, just say hypothetically in mix down, just to fuck up the whole mix, right? Pan the snare hard left, pan the kick hard right, had a fucking the fucking hi hats hard 30 degree. What if I would have did that in the mix and see if my final results would have came out like? I don't know. That's a good fucking question. Thank you for asking that. You just printed in my brain to do that. So that's probably something I'm going to do tonight. Figure it out. I don't think you can hear it in stereo. 'Cause I'm not hearing it in stereo. I'm not. Good question, man. Yeah, so that's it, man. So I'm just gonna check my hard drive and see if that shit went on there, man. I want to thank everybody for watching. I got two options: either hook up the USB to this joint, take out the SD card in the back, which I'm not going to eject right now because you don't want to eject it while it's on. And then do that to the computer. I'm gonna leave it like that for now, man. Thank y'all for watching, man. Let's just see, man. Let's see what the fuck we got. The whole objective of this uh session was to master It's like a slight mastering from here. I did a little bit of mixing, a little overboard mixing. Did the compression, what I mean, on the mastering drum. Showed y'all a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I'm good, man. Peace and blessings to all y'all. I fucks with y'all, man. Y'all good peoples, man.